everybody? It's your boy TB73 Sports Junkie. Come get your fix. Yes, sir. We got week 6. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Get all the money we can get. Max out, cash out. Hope y'all been taking advantage of these parlays, man. Yo, I've been like 82% in the last 2 weeks in these parlays. Maybe one off on them teasers at the end of the video, but them parlay picks, y'all been showing me love with the Cash Apps. Appreciate that. Cash App will be in the description at the bottom. If I cashed out for you before, you just want to send a little tip, little gas money, anything, your humble servant got your back. So, before we move on to this week, we gotta get a couple max outs. For last week, we had a couple crazy performances. They can't go unnoticed, man. We gotta break into it like a vault. You know what I mean? First up, we got the boys who showed taking a week off, laying that ass down on that pillow, helps out. Taysom Hill and Alvin Kamara did not play the week before. Got some much-needed rest. And it showed it paid off. They came out and went crazy. When I say the boy Taysom Hill threw 4 touchdowns, ran for 3 of them, had 9 rushes for 112 yards. God, what? He not even a feature running back. Yeah, feature running back. He went crazy too. He caught 91 and ran for like 100 and some yards himself. Yo, this is what you do when you don't got no receivers to throw to. Their rookie phenom, Chris Olave, got put out the game as he caught Maxout a touchdown and got knocked out cold. Look it up. That play was crazy. Ball still held onto the ball, though. He's a problem. Not sure if he's going to be back this week, so look for a lot of running again this week from the Saints. Next, Maxout. Gotta go to Jason Kelsey. The Kelsey boy. You know the Kelsey boy. Not the Eagles one, but the other one. Yeah, the one looked like Robin Thicke a little bit for Kansas City. Boy only had 25 receiving yards. So you probably saying, Sports Junkie, how the hell you get a Maxout award? And he only had 25 receiving yards. Look, I'm gonna paint the pictures for you. Every time they was close to this goal line, boom, Maxout. 4 touchdowns with only 25 receiving yards. That has never been done. That's crazy. Leave it to Jason Kelsey, man. He the man. Boy is the man. Next, Maxout. There was a lot of wide receivers that had crazy numbers. Justin Jefferson, of course, always go crazy. Cooper Kupp, of course, they lost though. Well, Kupp lost. He was using Trayvon Diggs though. We ain't gonna act like we didn't see that. He was busting Trayvon Diggs though. But Gabriel Davis from the Buffalo Bills went absolute crazy. And I gotta separate him from the most because not only did he have 170-something yards and 2 touchdowns, but he had this play against one of the defensive players of the year so far, Minka Fitzpatrick, where they both had ball like this going into the end zone. He muscled it away, sending Minka to the ground, which made it look oh so powerful, and got the touchdown. Yo, usually it's the other way around. You know, DB, they want to lift him more, you know. Wide receivers usually divas. We ain't see that coming. It was crazy. But for every Maxout, it got to be a boot of the week. What stupid mother then got the boot of the week this week? Oh, man. Matt Rule, you fired. Give him the door. Show him the boot. He's out of there, Carolina coach. Who also get a boot? His quarterback, Baker Mayfield's in a walking boot. Skip your ass out of town. He's trash. He is trash. He got his balls back at the beginning of the season. I don't know if he got a hernia and they back in the stomach now, but they're not dropping no more. They look bad. The team is taking L after L. Looking bad. Insert P.J. Walker, Willingham, I don't know. We're going to get to him when we get to that game, though. Now, next up. Boot of the week come to one of my favorite players, y'all. Oh, man. For all y'all running around talking about the Eagles are still undefeated, that is true. That's a fact. You got that. But if you watch that game like I did in a bar full of people, oh, man. When Kyler and them was driving, everybody was shook that like the Eagles. I done seen people call their pastor. I done seen people go outside, smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, smoke crack, don't you? Yo, it was going crazy. Kyler had all the Eagles fans shook as he was just walking down that field. Now, why Kyler get the boot of the week? Because Kyler, on that 4th down, all he had to do is dive forward. the ball would extend it where he landed. But no, he slid like he was still playing baseball, y'all. Didn't get the first down. Had to rush, miss a field goal. If they would have connected with that run, yo, Kyler had more than enough time to spike that ball and probably win the game because the Eagles defense was reeling. I said it. Come get me if you want. Eagles defense was reeling at the end of that game. It went down. Next up. We got them picks. We got them spread picks, baby. Let's get it. Now, first up, we got a game that's in the Superdome. If you don't know what a Superdome is, it is in Louisiana. Woo! We got Cincinnati Bengals coming off a loss. We got the Saints coming off a loss too. Both of these teams are 2-3. Saints playing at home. But I don't really think it's a home game for the Saints. Because you got like 4 or 5 players that either used to play for the Saints or had crazy stardom in that same building. We're going to start with the 2 that you already know. If you a sports junkie, knowledgeable person like that. Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. Stars, former stars, national championship, Maxout performances in that same building when they played for LSU. You don't think they want some of that home cooking gumbo? They trying to come get their grub on and eat a win. You also got players that the Saints drafted that wasn't doing so hot when they drafted them, but was part of that Super Bowl team for the Bengals last year that's going crazy. Eli Apple, Von Bell, and Trey Hendrickson. Yes, let Trey Hendrickson go. Yeah, it happened. Now it's coming full circle. It's a reunion tour, man. The spread on this is 1.5 points in favor of Cincinnati. I like it. I know they don't score much points, but I like it. I'm telling you, I think Cincinnati going to do something. High voltage shocker. I know y'all. I know the way the Saints ran last week. Y'all think they're going to run all over Cincy like that. I don't think so. I really don't. Next up. We got the biggest high voltage matchup that you want to see this weekend. The over could be 59.5. I'm going to take it. If I'm better over on the ticket. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. It's going down. I'm telling you, this matchup is crazy. Y'all know what happened. I don't even got to go into it. Yes, I do got to go into it. Y'all know what happened. Allen them thought they had the damn game won last year in the playoffs. 13 seconds. Pat over there chilling. Pat chilling. Even the name sound cool. Pat. Pat me on the shoulder. Put me in the game because I'm ready to win. That's what they did. They came back, beat them. It kind of inspired the Bills, though, because like they came into the season as Super Bowl favorite primarily because Tyreek Hill left. You know what I mean? But still, they still got to go to the team that rocked them last year in the playoffs. Oh, yeah. It's back. It's back. They both looking good. As for the spread is 2.5 points in favor of Buffalo, y'all. The Chiefs are at home, though, y'all. Like, Chiefs as a home dog could be scary. You know what else is scary, though? That Buffalo defense is scary, man. Whew. Not many things scare me on Kansas City defense. But it's Kansas City. It's at home. It's a 4-5 game. The best 4-5 game on the docket. So you know everybody going to be watching. This is a primetime game pretty much. And I know everybody riding with Josh Allen and all. And I'm riding with him too. Plug it in. I'm going Josh Allen and them for the win. They probably win about 4 points or whatever. It's going to be a close game. But I think they can cover that 2.5 point spread, yo. I really do. That over and under is 55.5 if you was interested. Of course, if I'm picking this game to be close, I like that over. You already know. Next up, high voltage shocker, Colts to beat the Jags. The only reason why I'm picking this damn matchup is because the spread makes no sense. The Jags own the Colts. They've owned them the last 3-4 times they faced each other and kept them from getting to the playoffs last year. Rocked them 26-0 this year. Why are they a favorite? I'll tell you why they're a favorite. Tell you why they're a 1.5 point favorite. I'm going to break it down like a fraction. All right. Jags is playing like poop. They done lost their last 2. Trevor Lawrence is throwing this ball away. He giving it away. He giving it away like he at the strip club, man. He giving it away. You want the ball? I'll fumble it. I'll throw a pick. Yeah, he giving that thing away. I'm telling you, yo. Matt Ryan ain't doing much better. But with the status of Jonathan Taylor up in the air, he might play, he might not play. I think he's going to come in and just go crazy. If he don't play, I still think they're going to win. I don't know. Like, this is their season. In their division, in that AFC South thing going on, they are 0-2-1, y'all. This be the fourth division game if they don't get a win. You got to win your division, at least consider to get that wild card spot or get close to it or something, or win a hell of a lot of games. And they ain't been winning a lot of games, so they're only banking on the division right now. If they let this one go, they might as well pack it up and start tanking. Seriously. Give me the Colts with the high voltage shocker. Next up, we got the 49ers. We got the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons are the only team that haven't succumbed to the spread this year. They are perfect 5-0 in the spread. What, they make it 6-0? Hell no, you see what Hag got on, man. You already know what time it is, man. I think the 49ers take care of business. And if you're wondering why I've been predicting Deebo Samuels week by week to score a touchdown, it's because Jeff Wilson has been running the ball good. The only reason that Deebo can score these receiving touchdowns now is because they're running the ball good. When Deebo has to get off that wide receiver spot and go to the running back spot, it limits the wide receiver productivity that he wasn't getting earlier in the season when Elijah Mitchell first got hurt, y'all. If y'all not peeping what's going on, I've been smashing that player prop with Deebo to get a touchdown. Smashing it. Atlanta defense is middle of the pack and running. That means they might give a little resistance. I'm still picking them to cover, but I'm not sure if I'm that confident in that Deebo Samuel touchdown thing this week just because Atlanta gives a little resistance at that run. They got that big boy, that big black Santa Claus looking Grady Jackson, he a problem. But I still think 49ers can cover this. Let's go. Next up, we got a high voltage shocker, Patriots over the Browns. Oh, I said it. Yes, I did. Now, usually when a team goes so high the week before, I pick against them because everybody's going to be jocking them and, oh, pick them. They won 72-0 last week. And I know week by week does not matter. It don't. But I'm going to put this little tidbit in your head. Who is the Browns quarterback? Jacoby Brissett. Who knows everything, all the ins and outs of Jacoby Brissett? That would be, ding, 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 Bill freaking Belichick. If it's anybody that can coach against a quarterback that he's played against, that's cool. But he's been under him. He's the reason why they probably got rid of him. He didn't see nothing he liked. So all right, my man, holla, deuces. You know what I mean? So he's gonna know how to combat that when it comes down to him throwing a pass to possibly win the game. I gotta go with, I'm a former coach, y'all. Like, you don't gotta put money on this pick if you want, but I'm a former coach, and I know if I got the inside track on a player, one of their best players, I'm gonna take it. Now, everybody know the Browns like to run the ball. Everybody know this game gonna be in the rain. What y'all don't know is Ramondre Stevenson, he run that ball too for the Patriots. And a little birdie just hit me on the hip and said, Mac Jones just got upgraded, baby. He might be in that damn game. If not, I'm still fooling with Zappy, who definitely get a max out for what he been doing in Mac Jones' absence. Patriots with this spread pick. Next up, we got some good teams. We got the AFC. We got the NFC. We got an I-95 matchup, y'all. We got the Baltimore Ravens, 3-2, versus the New York Giants, 4-1. Woo! It's going to be some furniture moving in this joint right here. Get off my turnpike. It's the 95, the 95 smash bang out. I'm telling you. 17 card pile up. Yes, this is going to be a big game, y'all. You got two teams that want to do nothing but run the ball down your throat. Now, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you know why I love the Giants on the spread, but I love Baltimore was just winning the game. Wink Martindale was a former Baltimore defensive coordinator, and they were the number one defense when he was there, 18 and 19. They was rocking and rolling. I don't know why they let him go, to tell you the truth. He is now the Giants coordinator who got them looking good. So if it's anybody that knows Lamar Jackson's tendencies, it's him. But I'm still picking Baltimore to win the game because he knows all Lamar. This new Lamar that got trotted out this year that will not keep taking contracts that sound really good to the working Joe like myself because he knows his worth. He brought a passing element this year that we have not seen before. Yeah, he still run that thing, but he let you know I can hit you from both angles. Pay me like you play me, man. I got to go Lamar Jackson for the win. I got to go Giants to cover, though. Giants keep it close. Saquon and them is going hard. Daniel Jones just gave you big yardage. What a rolled ankle. When they beat the Packers, yo. Like, this man, he's letting you know he wants to stay in New York. Brian Daboll, the head coach for the Giants, seems like a stand-up dude. If he continue to do what he do and they keep winning games, they're going to have to pay this man. Yeah, I doubt if they're going to trust a rookie quarterback with a team that's looking like they're headed to the playoffs. Who would have thought the Giants might be headed to the playoffs? Wow. This is crazy, man. This is a week full of shockers. The over-under is 44.5. I really, really like this over. These teams are going to be running and fighting and scratching and clawing. But I see some points. I definitely see some points in this. Next up, we got the Vikings. We got the Dolphins. We got a trap game. Do not bet on this game. Do not bet on this game. I urge you, do not bet on this game unless you just a compulsive gambler that just got to get your fix, man. This game makes no sense from the spread side. If you don't even look at the spreads and you just grab the ticket and fill it out, bet this game. Go ahead. Rock out. But for the people that actually know what the spreads mean, give you a little game. The spread for this game is 3.5 point favorite for the Vikings, who are clicking on all cylinders, who are 4-1. Yes, this game is in Miami, but this game should be at least 7.5 point. It should be minus 7.5 for the Vikings. At least. We just saw what Miami did without their first two quarterbacks. They put in the young boy Skyler last week. They got blown out. They just beat them like they stole something last week, y'all. I was there. I seen it. I'm telling you. So now, a hot team coming in town, 4-1, and y'all only saying they're going to win by 3.5? Man, look, if you take anything on this game, please just take the Vikings money line or the Dolphins spread, because I got a weird feeling that since it's been flashing at the bottom of my little ESPN screen all day, Teddy Bridgewater had a full practice. If the boy Skyler slop it up and they get down 14-0 or something, they might put Bridgewater in and he might mess up everybody's ticket. So stay away from this game unless you go in Dolphins. We got the Bucks. We got the Tampa Bay Bucks. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers, who just got smacked around like a sweet mouth schoolgirl. They ain't say the right thing by their mama. I'm telling you. It went down last week. Buffalo just showed them why they are AFC supremacy. Bucks ain't really been showing us that. They've been looking a little sloppy in the last couple of weeks. And I was so hyped to plug it in and say high voltage shocker, because usually the games that you don't even think about, you just mark off and say this team going to win by this amount, they be the ones that cost you on your tickets. But I think the young boy going to throw it around. I think Kenny Pickett going to throw that thing around a little bit. But with no Minka Fitzpatrick in the secondary, I don't really see how they can keep this thing close, man. I think it's going to be entertaining as hell. But I think in the fourth quarter, like, Bucks going to win by like 10 or something. Like, I don't know. Like, this don't look a little trappish, too, because they just got smacked, and they're only 8-point favorite to Tom Brady. This look a little trappish, too. I don't think I'm fooling with that one, just to let you know. Next up, we got a high voltage shocker, Jets to shock the world. It is no way. It is too many connections with these coaches that the Jets is not going to make this a close game and cover this 7.5 point spread, I believe, against the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field. Coming to your crib, bringing the spoon, because we're going to eat you up. We're going to eat the field up. We're going to go crazy, I believe. Now, the coaches, Robert Saleh, and who is it, the Jets coach? What's the Green Bay Packers coach name? The ball, like they was like former, like, roommates in Western Michigan or something, like old coaching buddies. The brother of the Packers coach is the offensive coordinator for the Jets. Like, it's so much family ties back and forth. Like, these dudes want nothing more than to destroy each other. Because they homies. Like, Salah and the Packers coach is like best friends. They home dogs. Now, you got sauce stuff. Who got the sauce? Jets got the sauce, man. They got a dude that was getting ate up at the beginning of the year named Sauce Gardner. Who I think might get an interception of Aaron Rodgers, man. I know he the wizard. I know he missed the discount double check. But check yourself, man. So sauce on the field. I'm telling you, he going crazy. Zach Wilson turning the ball over a little bit, but he's showing that moxie, that swag, that's got his team undefeated since he came back. I gotta say it. Zach is back. Zach is balling. And I like them to cover this 7.5-point spread, man. High voltage shocker. You know if I'm telling them to cover this spread, I'm liking this over 45.5. I'm loving that. Take that to the bank. Next up. Well, how many games we got left? We got 2 games left. We got a game that I advise everybody to stay the hell away from. Unless you're taking the team with the points. You got the Rams playing at home. You got the Panthers who got P.J. Walker in the game. He was the former XFL MVP. Boo was I. Went 5 or 6 last week passing after Baker got hurt. He looking like something. He looking like he might beat something. Now, Rams look like trash. I gotta keep it honest with you. They look like somebody just stole the helmets and the pads and these jerseys, and other people have been playing in them. Other than Cooper Kupp, everybody else looked different on that team. My baby, Aaron Donald went crazy last week, but other than that, everybody's trash, man. They look bad. They didn't even score 10 points the last 2 weeks, and they're a 10.5-point favorite this week. Wow, what happened? I peeped. I had my glasses on. I peeped the injury report. Ain't nobody come up off that, John. Matter of fact, there's people on that should make you want to pick the Panthers with the spread, to be honest with you. Aaron Donald's on the injury report. Cooper Kupp is on the injury report. Both these players for the first time. Hell no. I'm staying away from this game personally, but if I throw a shot in the dark ticket with stuff that just don't make no sense, Panthers is definitely going to be on it. You done heard it here first. Next game. We got Arizona and Seattle. Now, y'all seen me sit up here and give Kyler Murray the boot earlier. This week, Kyler Murray has no running backs. First, second street running back is on the shelf with injuries. Eno Benjamin is going to be his lone running back. Now, you probably thinking, oh, man, Seattle been throwing that thing around, scoring points with DK and all them, and Tyler Lockett and Geno. It is another Geno, yo. It's not just Geno's in Philly no more. Geno Smith has been balling. I got to get him, man, his damn props. He been snapping, crackling, popping like Rice Krispies. Boy, been going crazy. I'm telling you, going crazy. But what y'all see is a deficiency. I see is something good for Kyler Murray. You telling me it's less people he got to get a ball to? I'm thinking Kyler in traffic is going to be like a Lamborghini. Call me crazy, but I like Arizona with this 2.5. I know this is the shocker of the week. I think it's going to be a close game, though. I think, honestly, I think they win by a field goal. The irony sets in because they lost by a field goal last week. Yes, I think they're going to win by 3 points, just enough to cover the spread this week. I said it. Yes. And they play better on the road. Like, Arizona plays better on the road. Why? I don't know. Maybe they got some baby mamas that's at the crib that they're trying to get the hell away from. I don't know. I don't know, but they play better on the road, so I'm definitely going with them. Next up, we got the high voltage furniture moving NFC East showdown. We got them boys. Woo! Looking like the Double Up Kings. We got them Eagles looking like the Double Up Kings as well. Now, I'm going to say who I think going to win this game and the spread and all that. But I'm going to let you know. They going to get it on. The Eagles were embarrassed the last 2 times they played last year. Like, embarrassed. But I'm going to tell you, I put a bet that first Dallas Eagles game, right? I was in Pennsylvania with my boy Dallas, who's a Dallas fan, of course, with his punk ass. Yeah, I said it. But we had a personal $20 bet. I seen how trash the Eagles look after the first possession. I went on DraftKings Sportsbook, boosted the odds to Cowboys to win by 17.5 points, and put $40 on it. When I tell you, oh my goodness, I was buying a bar out. We could have partied all night, but we had to work the next morning. You know what I mean? It was going down. But we got a whole new Eagles team this year. Whole new Eagles team. They probably can't wait to beat their brakes off of curb stomp Dallas for payback, for a little retribution. What they did to them last year. Now they say offense sells tickets, defense wins championships. Dallas got that damn defense. They are coming. But the offense of Philly is kind of hard to stop in the first half at least. Philly don't score no damn points in the second half. That's a whole other topic though. But they hit you from every different angle. The boy Hurts looking crazy. Man. I'm thinking the Eagles are actually going to cover this spread and win by a touchdown. Win by about 7 points. It's going to be close. But I don't know. I just think they got to... I honestly think the Dallas should cover this spread, but I don't think they are. I think it got to be a little controversy so Dak can come back and get his job back. You know what I mean? I think that's going to be the whole talk of the week. Like, oh, well, Cooper Rush didn't get the job done versus the Eagles. Who's it going to be, Dak or Coop? So I'm setting this drama up because I don't like soap operas. The sports be my drama. You feel me? So Eagles to cover. They're going to win by about 6 or 7, I believe. Now, y'all know what time it is, man. Let's get this teaser out the way. I'm going to do something special. I'm going to give y'all a parlay with it, too. Because my parlay's been cashing out, man. Yeah. Like, my parlay's been cashing out. It's as simple as that. Like, if you're not taking anything but this segment, something's wrong with you. It's a lot of game that be in the other 97% of this video. So y'all got to adhere and listen to it. But let's get to this parlay. I'm liking 49ers. I'm liking the Bengals. I'm liking the Bills. I'm liking the Eagles. Nah. I'm liking the 49ers, the Bengals, the Eagles. Yeah, and the Bills. I said it, yeah. So, this teaser is about to go down. I'm gonna ramble through it. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit so you ain't gotta stop and rewind and all that. We're gonna see if we can get this free money in the books. 49ers, half point. Bills, plus 3.5. Cowboys, plus 9.5. Seattle, plus 8.5. Jets, plus 13.5. Ravens, plus a half point. Giants, 11.5. Patriots, 8.5. Cincinnati, plus 5.5. And the Colts, yes, the Colts, plus 5.5. We are going to bring it home.